This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2004 Ford F250 Super Cab. It's a four-door extra cab short bed. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel. It's two-wheel drive. It's a Lariat, which is leather. Has 147,239 actual miles. It was a dealer trade-in to Bakersfield, California Mercedes. And we purchased this thing, and we're glad we did. Really nice truck. My guys doing an inspection. There wasn't much to do here. Very well maintained. All we had to do was send it to detail. That was it. Guys, hand me this beautiful truck. Runs, drives, looks great. Good Carfax service history. See Carfax in video. I'll show you the Carfax in a minute. Bakersfield Mercedes trade-in, which is great. Obviously, when you have a Mercedes trade-in, the people who own the truck that were trading in were probably above average people. Trading in for a Mercedes. Anyway, we do have in the Carfax, it does show a front end accident, September of 09. We see no damage or evidence of repair to the hood or fenders. The hood, the fenders are original. The bumper looks pretty good, so I'm imagining that they probably replaced the bumper. That'd be my guess, but clearly the hood and the fender and the fenders are original. I'll show you the Ford stamps on all of them, so you'll be able to verify that by looking at them. But I will walk around this truck. I will point out stuff that I see that you might want to look at closer in the photo gallery, cosmetically. We will walk around it. See, I see a little ding in this bump right here. I'll walk around it. I will point at stuff. When we get inside the truck, I will show you the Carfax. I'll show you the Kelley Blue Book. We'll start the truck. I'll go into the hood. I'll take off the oil cap. We'll look for blow-by, which is important. And then we'll go on a drive. Once on the drive, I'll tell you how this whole thing goes, how we operate, and all the good stuff, the taxes and all that crap, and how we go about doing that. All right? So there's a little, I don't know what that is. It's like something in the paint. That's not a scratch. It's like something stained it a little bit there. I mean, my job in these videos is not to sell the truck. It's really to point out what's wrong so that the right person buys the vehicle and they're happy. A lot of our people, probably, I don't know, somewhere between 50 and 70%, I would say, of our buyers come from out of state, and they'll pay by wire and ship. The vehicle cannot go to Nebraska and then someone get it there and find out that everything I said was untrue, or anything I said was untrue, and that I left stuff out that's obvious. Okay? So my job here really is to throw this thing under the bus if there's a problem, so that you know there's a problem and everyone else knows there's a problem. So if I see something, like I see a little scratch right there, I saw a little door ding right there, I will tell you. There are plenty of people who will love this truck just the way it is. We don't need to BS people like they do at brick and mortars. All right, 147, let me turn this up a little bit here. There we go. 147,267 miles. All right, let's fire this guy up. There you go. All right, as promised, here's the Kelley Blue Book on the truck for a short bed super cab. Lariat, two-wheel drive, 147,000 miles. Typical listing price for this truck would be $11,849 with a range of $9,099 to $12,500. Okay, so there's that. Then we have the Carfax itself. There's the VIN. Accident reported 9/24 of 09. I'll show you that in a second. 12/2 is the date of the Carfax. I just did this about a half an hour ago. Okay. All right, so Got some nice service history. Looks like it was born in Texas. Then it moved to California to Palm Springs Motors, Cathedral City. Got some really nice services here at 90,000 miles. Then it says here involving front or side impact, and then they've got a little picture here of front. And I'll show you under the hood. I'll show you that they're the original stuff up front, so I'm not really sure what happened, but it wasn't serious. EGR valve replaced, that was good. Let's see, 724 of 17, 131,000. They did a valve cover gaskets, serviced EGR system, and the intake manifold gasket. That's very good. All right, and then another nice one, just a couple thousand miles ago, 145,400 miles. Engine oil pump replaced. That's great. That's a nice one. All right, let me open the hood. Like I said, if you have the Ford stamps on both fenders and on the hood, you know nothing's been replaced. If nothing's been replaced, then it wasn't wrecked up here to get to that point, to get to the fenders. So there's a Ford stamp there. So you got an original fender here. Ford stamp on the core support. Ford stamp there on the core support. And Ford stamp there. Then on the hood, right there. Right there. So everything up here is original. So whatever happened to it was clearly minor. Very little blow-by. That would be considered almost none. That's excellent. Windows up and down. Door locks. Seat looks good. That's just the die. It's not a tear. It's just the die kind of wears off. Rubs off a little bit. Make sure you can see the doors, the bottoms of the doors and everything. Headliner looks good. Has a heated passenger seat on and off. Manual up, back and forth, but a heated seat. That's kind of interesting. There's your VIN stamp here. Okay, let's see. Window, door locks, mirrors, out, in, up, and down. Other side, out, in, up, and down. Power seat, forward, back, up, and down. You get the heated seat on and off. Tilt wheel. That works fine. Let me get in here. It's funny, I closed the door. I'm right on the ground sensor for the electric gate. I closed the door and it senses that. It started opening. That switch might be a little too sensitive. Alright, seatbelt is on. Let's see what we got here. Guess we have a radio that's either not functional or I'm too stupid to be able to figure it out. I don't know. The clock is on. Well, I'm just going to tell you it doesn't work because no one's even going to want this radio anyway. You go to Best Buy and buy one Bluetooth and have them install it for $200, so it's kind of pointless to worry about that. But yeah, no power. Interesting. Oh, you have power pedals here. Down, up. Air conditioning is blowing cold already, which is great. Turn that down. There's tow on and off. All right, let's go for a ride. All right, this truck is being sold here in Tucson. If you want to come here to drive it home, you're welcome to. If you do come to Tucson to drive it home, you'll pay the following. You'll pay your state tax rate, whatever that is, plus our city of 2.6% and a $250 dock fee. Now, if you pay by wire and ship out of state, all you're going to pay is agreed upon price. There'll be no tax, no dock fee, nothing. If you are going to pay by wire and ship out of state, once we receive full payment, we will fill out the title with your name or your company's name and address, sign it off to you, scan it in your online file, and mail it to you. We even scan in the envelope we mail it in, so you'll be able to see everything up front. Transparency, more of you knowing everything that's going on as it's happening. All right. You will have the vehicle shipped to you. The title will be in the mail. It almost always beats the truck. Once your shipper brings the truck to your house, you'll just take the title you already have in the mail to Motor Vehicles with the truck and get plates in your state. Simple. If you do need help with shipping, Joey will help you if you need it. Let us know in the emails back and forth. Very simple system we have set up there. He can help you. We can roll it into the price of the vehicle so that you can finance it if you want to do it that way. Whatever you want, we can help. Okay, but you are welcome to do it yourself also. Okay. Deposit is $500. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. Until then, it stays for sale. Please get your deposit in so that as fast as you can, because you never know if somebody else is doing it at the same time as you, and it's time stamped. So whoever's first is first. Okay. Last part of every video, I say this: we don't have salesmen. We don't have bottled water with our name on it. We don't have a fancy zip code like the auto mall does, where it's all pretty and fountains and all that crap. We don't have bottled water with our name. We don't have a lounge. We don't have salesmen. We don't have a zip code. We also know that at the auto mall, if you buy this truck from them and something breaks on it, you're going to bring it back and say, "Fix my truck." They charge you for that too. So with us, you're not paying for salesmen, bottled water, a lounge to hang out in, zip codes, or future repairs, because we are not fixing your truck when you're the owner. Okay. We give you a ton of information that they would never dare give you at an auto mall or at an independent car dealership for fear of running you off. We feel that the more information you have makes you a better owner, makes you more secure, and also makes you the owner on day one. We expect you to own it on day one. We are not writing checks for future repairs, whether it's the day you buy it or 5 years from now. Okay? If that doesn't work for you, we don't have a single car in our inventory to sell you, because that's how we operate. Okay? Lots of information, lots of honesty, and you're the owner. Because of all that stuff, because we're not paying for all that stuff, you're not paying for all that stuff, you're saving a bunch of money that can be used on a repair. So if there's something breaks, you've saved a bunch of money because you're not paying for all that crap when you buy the truck. Okay? Anyway, I think that's about it. This thing runs great. It actually runs really strong, like maybe there's a tune in it. I don't think there is. I just think it's an extra cab, and so it's got a lot of power because it's not carrying nearly as much weight as other trucks. I think that's about it. FedEx is here and he needs my help. All right. Perfect. Leave it here for Dennis to take pictures. Thank you for your time.